intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. And this one is officially underway with the puck dropping. The Lions looking against the half wall. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Can't clear the puck, but they still have it. Yoshi's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. And not much on that one. The Lions gain control of the puck. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Helsinki's playing it through the neutral zone. The Rangers take it across the blue line. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Martin's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Tiptoes around the poke check. Excellent stick work on the play. Takes control of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Absolutely levels them.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Slides it across to Karvonen. A little back and forth. What a steal in his own end. Quick pass across to Andre. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Helsinki's in transition. With possession along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a chance! And he shuts the door on that. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Karvinen's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Sends the pass down low. Wrap around it, denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did they track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the side of it. That's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Latvia's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Karvinen's won the draw at center. Sends the pass over. Poked away in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Martin. Latvia's got the puck against the half wall. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and a willingness to get in front of it.
Slides the puck up from the left side. She handles the feed. Moves the puck over to Carvonen. And he sidesteps the check there. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Slides it over to Andre. Moves into the slot. Denies him.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Grabs the puck. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. Makes a save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Carvinen's won the draw. Now look to set up. Comes up with the stop. On the backhand. Denies him again.
Not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Moves it to the middle. And a new pass. And that chance is blocked. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Gudlewski's dominated the cage in that opening 20, James. I mean, his team has to find a way to be better in front of him. He faced a ton of shots. He looks exhausted right now, but the game is close. They still are in it. They have to find a way to be better in front of him.
She takes the feed. Shakes off the coverage. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of time left in this period. Latvia's up 1-0. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Latvia's got it along the wall. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Helsinki's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. Carvinen's won the draw inside his own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Carvinen's got it along the wing. And that's intercepted by Andre. Passes it over. Oh, it just goes off his glove and it stays out. Puck is frozen and we're going to face off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Moves it to Carvonen. Takes it from the right side. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Oh, it stops him again.
Archibald's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. And a stick break setup. Scores! The captain comes through!
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The centerman glide into position. The Rangers get a hold of the draw. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Godlewski's.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Moves the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Helsinki's gained possession along the boards. Feeds the puck across to Kovonen. Steps inside the line. Right off the side of the net. Sends a pass over. Martin's got the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Latvia's got a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
And it's been an ugly one, hasn't it, James? I mean, they're lucky to have the lead.
You said it.
They have not had the puck on their stick, and this is a real deflator for their opponent.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Slides it across. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Latvia's got the puck along the wall. Helsinki's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it across to Kovonen. Oh, just a textbook hit. Yoshi's stick handling in his own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Passes it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Helsinki's on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
The Rangers are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Slides it diagonally to Kovonen. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. She handles the pass. Oh, and that goes off one of her own teammates there in front. Tries to feed it over to Archibald. Puts it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. one more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Helsinki's looking for the equalizer in his final 20 minutes of play, James, and I thought that their first 40 minutes, they were strong. You know, their effort areas were quality. I thought that they had a lot of grit to their game, but now they got to find a way to drive the paint. They got to have an attack mentality as they're trailing by 1.
Gives them nothing in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And he passes it up ahead to Karvonen. Helsinki's got the puck against the wall. Wayne Reed comes up with it. The Rangers play the puck from the back of the net. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Scoops up the puck now. Dished on over to Karvonen. He got all of that one. Latvia's got a hold of it along the wall. The Rangers have it from their own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And it looks like hooking is going to be a call coming up. Here's the official's arms up in the air. Let's get the official decision. Andre's going off for hooking.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with a 1-goal lead.
Helsinki sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Now a quick pass to Karvonen. Slides the puck over. Takes the pass from the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Handles the pass into the middle of the ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast. Andre's almost back on the ice.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams picked even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play.
Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. It's always tough when you're sitting in the penalty box, James, and you're hoping that your team doesn't get scored on, and then you hop on the ice and you're delivered a pass, and you're able to get into the play and execute. That's retribution at its finest.
Looks to pass it to Yoshi. Feeds it to Andre. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Into the corner now. Back to the point, they set it up. Dishes it off. Stops that one.
Gudlevsky's has really looked dialed in between the pipes tonight, James. He's made the saves he's needed to, and his team has been tremendous in front of him, creating a ton of scoring opportunities, and a reason why they've got a great lead.
Shot! And it goes off course off a body. Works it across to Andre. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Picks off the pass. Passes on over to Karvonen. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Great reach with the poke check. Latvia's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over to Yoshi. Helsinki's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he misfires on that. Gudlevsky's hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Andre's timing on that one-timer was on point. A reason why he scores that goal there, James. Listen, not for a lack of effort. You know that it's right in his wheelhouse. He just hasn't been able to connect with the one-timer until now.
The Rangers still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Helsinki's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Loves the puck in the... Saying a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within 1, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
The Rangers find exactly what they were looking for, a goal here late in the third.
And this is why your big players, your star players, get paid the big bucks,
of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Handles the puck. Moves it to Yoshi. And now he passes up to Martin. Oh, he whiffs. Denied by the blocker. Moves the puck to Carbonen. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
He's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break up. Breakaway! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Moves the pass in front. Off the pipe. Pass back to the point. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, another great save right there.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Sends it down low. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Feeds it over. Poked away by Martin. Oh, wow. Quick shot. What a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out.
The Lions get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books.
Cheryl, based on the amount of times we have had hockey conversations over the years, styles of games you like, this feels like this was one of those games that you would have loved to have been a part of.
Yeah, because it's a close game, and anytime it's a close game, every play matters, and you have to stay focused, you have to be in the moment and physically engaged. I just loved it.
was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. And we have finally got things going here in period number 1. Here they come on the rush. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quick pass to Martin. The Lions have it against the wall. Helsinki's got the puck in their own end. Pushes it across to Yoshi. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Feeds the puck over to Kovonen.
You've got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
Passes it over. And that was stopped.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
What's a one-timer? Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Goaltender's out to play the puck. Helsinki's got it in the neutral zone. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Andre. Pass in front! Takes the blast! Pad save with ease. On the attack along the boards. Here's a pass down low. Moves it quickly over to Archibald. Oh! Off the iron! Just a play and squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And that's intercepted. Takes the bank feed. The Lions have it now. Handles the pass at center. Along the half wall with the puck. Receives the pass. Cutters in a slot. He scores! Helsinki's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Puck picked up by Kovonen. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Lions take possession in the defensive end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Takes the pass. Helsinki's got the puck against the boards. Latvia's got possession of the puck. Tosses it to Martin. Toss to the front. Comes up with a stop. Oh, he gets all that one with the pad. Nice feed from the boards. And she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a grade A scoring chance. I don't even think she thought. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
Moves it up through the middle from the right. Big time hit, and has some hot sauce on it.
And it certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Sends it to the opposite corner. Penalty coming up as the play's bumped in.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
Helsinki's got a hold of the puck. They clear the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Helsinki's got possession while undermanned. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it quickly to Archibald. Here's a pass to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. He grabs the puck here at the point. From point blank. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, eh, he takes away the shot threat.
Helsinki's got the puck shorthanded. Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Now, on the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
And good last save. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Latvia's hoping to even things up before this first intermission. They've had plenty of chances, but they still trail. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Latvia's got to find a way to increase their power play efficiency in this game. They've had opportunity in the first period, and they weren't able to convert, a reason they're trailing.
Sends it over to Archibald. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Helsinki's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Back to the blue line. Tremendous save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about complete and finding a way to get to the puck.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Latvia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Lions carry it along the wall. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Latvia's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. The Lions win it. Latvia's got it in their own zone. There's the whistle, icing the call. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Helsinki's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. The to an opportunity.
Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Rangers played along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Martin.
Latvia's been excellent tonight.
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Taylor.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
Latvia's won it. The Lions will play for the defensive zone. Angles it over to Archibald. Harmon's got it in the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Slides it across. Came up with a nice save. Puck grab by Martin. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Archibald's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
Helsinki's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Rocks him. Sends the feed in front. And that doesn't connect. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Well, still time here. I mean, the power play's halfway over, but they have an opportunity here trying to get set up, get in. I mean, the toughest part of the power play. But it's about the urgency for me and the retrieval. They got to find ways to get pucks to net, and when it rebounds, they got to recover.
And they managed to clear it. The Lions get a hold of the puck undermanned. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Latvia's gained possession along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Archibald. Oh, look at this. Takes the feed. And that was off the player in front. Latvia's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Kervonen. And that puck leaves the zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Scoops up the puck here. Picked up along the boards by Archibald. Feeds it over on the attack. Handles the bank pass along the boards. Latvia's on the attack. And that carries off a stick. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Lowers the boom with that hit. Good solid check and he loses control of it. Oh! Collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
Helsinki's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over to Archibald and makes the routine save.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Takes the shot. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, and don't even think about going anywhere. Back with more in a moment. Fakes the pass. Latvia's in on the offensive attack now. Taken by Archibald. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Helsinki's working the transition through the middle of the ice. And he takes the feed. And a great save. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. And there's the save. Gets it over to Archibald. Latvia's got control of it now from their own end. Nice job to escape the zone. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Up the neutral zone now. Here's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Grabbed along the boards by Martin. Picks up the puck in his own end. Takes the feed from off the boards. Helsinki's regained possession of the puck. Handles the pass from the right wing. Helsinki's going to play it from the corner. On the one-timer. Denies him. He got all of it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. And he takes the feed. Off the left wing and into center. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Helsinki's looking to break out. Moving into the attacking zone. Sends the pass over. Gains the zone through center. Helsinki's got the puck.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
And he takes the dish. Puck scooped up by Archibald. Quick save. Oh, a great one at that. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Harvin's got the puck. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. Latvia's got a hold of it along the wall. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Off the draw, and a nice job blocking up his opponent. And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping ball.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
What a steal in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Archibald. And he comes up with a stop there. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
It's been a real poor performance on this power play here, James. But they've got possession of the puck. They're in their own zone. They've got to find a way to get in. You have to have speed through the neutral zone, and you have to have numbers. You got to gain entry. It's the toughest thing to do, but you can't get set up. You can't establish anything if you can't get in.
Moves the puck. Harvin's got it against the boards. Flips it up the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Gudlevsky's has been great tonight, James. I mean, he's been under, he's really peppered in his own zone, but he's fighting the puck. He's out battling his opponent. It's a reason it's a tight game.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Archibald's been bringing all of his skills tonight. He's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point. point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Lefty is looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Carbonen. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Andre. Helsinki's got the puck against the boards. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Carbonin's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. There's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Helsinki sliding the puck behind the net. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Yoshi's going off for interference.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
Another man advantage opportunity looms. Can they take advantage? The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back in the way here. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Helsinki's got the puck along the wall. Into the attacking area from the left side. Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next. Choices on social media as to who'll be the hero here in overtime. Let's find out who's got the game on his stick. Helsinki's man advantage is still intact as this period gets underway, and they win the draw. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Archibald's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Nice job tying up his opponent. Andre's lugging the puck. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, a clutch save! Penalty coming up here.
So frustrating to take a penalty in overtime with the game-winning goal looming. Now the A-team penalty killers have to come out and do a job.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Latvia's penalty killers get a hold of it. Puts it in deep. Helsinki's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, a missed opportunity here in overtime as the power play expires. And that's intercepted by Andre. Archibald's going to play it against the half wall. Helsinki's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And he avoids the poke with some great edge work. Scores! Turn on the lights! This one's over! Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Rosters are ready. Everyone's set to drop the puck on this EA SHL club matchup. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Lions kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves it to Andre. Carlo's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Ambry Piota's won the defensive zone draw. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Sending a clear message they want this game. Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. And when you get an odd man rush and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line, you have numbers, you're going to make your opponent pay.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. That hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Jesus won the draw in the neutral zone. Here's a stretch pass to Andre. Moves inside! And that's off a stick. And they keep the pressure on.
Well, freeze frame this post check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook post check that turns a high danger chance into nothing.
Jesus got it in their own zone. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Stop that one. Latvia's got it against the boards. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Cheese has got the puck in their own end. Great use of the wall in the pass. Into the corner of the attacking area. Andre's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Slides it on over to Lowry. Quick pass to Audio. Here's a chance. Stones him on the one-timer. Latvia's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Andre. She's got a hold of the puck now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Sends a pass over. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Ambry Piota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Audio. Avoids the poke check. Latvia's got it behind the net. Moves it on over to Yoshi. And sends it just out of reach. Latvia's got a hold of the puck. Loses the coverage there. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Here in the back half of this period, Ambry Piota's up 1-0. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Puck picked up by Lowry. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a chance behind the net. He got all of that hit. And that slides right out to center ice. He scores! And someone's hit on his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Oh, James, you knew his teammates were looking to feed him. He was set up. He was chomping at the bit. Well, he got the delivery, and he converted on it.
The Lions win possession here in the open ice. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Fires now again. DeLo's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Latvia's got possession here in the offensive zone. Downreach breaks up the momentum. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Puck grab by Audio. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Trying to shake the defender. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous! Here in the late goings of the period, the Lions have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Here's a short pass to Archibald. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. The goalie's best string comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Ambry Piota's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been impressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out. Well, it's tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Great pass from off the right side. Dishes it off. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. The Lions get a hold of the puck in their own end. Shot! Well saved made by DeLo. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Latvia's got it now. Scores! And we are tied after that power play mark.
Well, it's perfectly executed, and the coach has their most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game.
Latvia's evened it up right before the end of the first period, so what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop, and sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you score a goal, you want to keep it going.
Great read to break up the play. There's the horn for period number one as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. two set to get underway. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Latvia's won the draw in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. He scores! And there's the hat-trick three as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Gains the zone from the right. With possession along the wall. Scoops up the puck now. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
He can hold that one. Rocks him on the play. Lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Slides the puck over. And that clangs off the iron.
Ambry Piata's doing a great job of generating offense, but the puck keeps going off the post, so then they wind up chasing it to try and collect it. It's a tough way to play the game if you want to win.
Dishes it to Lowry. Here he is in the open ice. On the breakaway. Scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2-3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
Latvia's now extended the lead to 2 goals here in period number 2.
Well, they came up flying, didn't they, James? I mean, they've been outstanding in all areas of the ice. They pounced on loose pucks, and they've been able to take it to the net.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. The 360 with the puck. Big time stop there. Takes the feed into the middle now. And that's off a stick. He may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Latvia's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Puts it on net, and he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. And that's a great read to force the turnover. The Lions have it against the wall. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
And he makes the save on that play. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Latvia's got it in their own zone. And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight, Peter Sherrill.
Certainly is, and if you're the opponent, man, your head's going to be on a swivel. You're going to be knowing when he's coming, and you may shy away from the puck.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's 4-2. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Muffs the shot attempt. Taken by Lowry. They move the puck out of harm's way. Picked up along the wall by Andre. And he scores! EA Sports. This should be a fun one. EA SHL club action set to go down. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it all morning. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Zurich's got the puck against the half wall. Picked off by Archibald. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Archibald's won a big draw in their own end. Zurich's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Swamp Rabbits played along the wing. And he had the answer on that one. Slides the puck down low. Latvia's gained possession along the boards. Feeds the puck to Yoshi. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Feeds it over. Great defensive effort with the stick. Rocks him on the play. Cutting to the front of the net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Andre's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think, and here you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Knocks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Zurich's gained possession. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Play is blown dead with the offside. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Latvia's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Rocked him. Here's a chance to the middle. Another pass. Moves it again. And he opts to backtrack here in the play. Looks to set up along the point. The Lions looking against the half wall. And he's ridden off the puck. He's up! Big-time save on a big-time shot.
Krause is getting booed every time he steps on the ice, and that's a result of injuring the hometown player, and the crowd's not going to let him forget it.
The Swamp Rabbits will play it in their own end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Archibald's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
They go on the attack through center. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Jordan's got him behind his own net. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Slides the puck to Andre. Oh, that's a good hit. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Krause. Moves the puck behind the net. Slides it up to Archibald. Latvia's in now. Passes out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Play whistle dead, offside the call. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. Zurich's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Looking for space inside the D zone. Krause moves the puck. Directed over to Formenton. And we'll reset things after that icing. Getting into the later stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Zurich's got possession here in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
The Swamp Rabbits gain control of the puck against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Archibald. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Quick pass to Formenton. Receives the pass. And he's got that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Zurich's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Stops it cold. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Krause is hauled down. The official's arm is up. Goaltender's out to play the puck. Let's see the call here. Andre's going to the box for tripping.
An inopportune time, close game here to take a penalty, James, late in the frame. You got to find a way to kill this off, get to the intermission and regroup.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Latvia's penalty killers are on the ice here to start the period, and they gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit, really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
Shuts him down.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Oh, there's the answer there with a fantastic stop.
Gudlevsky's, well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Let's get the call.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that 1-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Zurich's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
On a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Zurich's got it along the wall. Hammers a He'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
A short-handed breakaway. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough sound to hear when you're in a prime shooting area, but you got to give some kudos to the tender who's in good position and forces that shot.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes the puck along the boards. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Tries to get the puck to Archibald. Takes the puck. Zurich's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. Latvia's got possession of the puck. Right on the doorstep. What a steal in his own end. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Formenton's got it along the wing. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it. Perfectly executed hip check there. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Lions take it from the side. The one-time rocket, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Slides the puck across to Formenton. The Swamp Rabbits take it along the wall. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Lions have it now. Good hit. Zurich's got a hold of it along the wall. Pass right back. With some open space at center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. From one point man to another. Just gets enough to keep it out. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Swamp Rabbits win the draw here in the neutral zone. And now he angles it across to Jordan. And he slides it quickly to Formenton. Cross corner dump in. Sends it over to Yoshi. Pass it up ahead. Zurich's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Krause. Zurich's looking to break out. Puck moved over to Formenton. From the point, looks to make something happen. Makes his presence known on the ice. Jordan's got it in the defensive zone. Krause takes the puck. Dishes it to Yoshi. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Second period nearly in the books here.
Well, he's clearly banged up out there, James. He's trying to gut one out, no question about it, because he's staying in the play.
Here's a shot. Oh, look at the glove save by Godlewski's. And that pass goes off a stick. Shot down in seconds, and he makes the save. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame.
What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Zurich's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much for the first 40 minutes of play.
Here he is all alone, right in the open ice. Oh, glove save and a beauty.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Takes the pass. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Formanton's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight just when he thinks it's going to go in. And here's the medal.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Latvia's got control of it now from their own end. Takes it at center. Oh, he'll feel that one. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Zeto's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save. Incorrect position.
Lots of time left in this period. Latvia's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Archibald's won the draw at center. Latvia's moving it into the offensive end. And that's offside, stopping the play. More than half the period left to play. 2-0 is the score. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Denies the shooter on that play. Kress plays it now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And now it's over to Kress. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Fires it. He scores!
I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game.
Zurich's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the call. Kress is going off for tripping.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
First chance of the night here on the main advantage.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Takes that pass back at the point. Here's a chance! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And that pass attempt is deflected. Moves the puck across to Archibald. Zurich's got possession while undermanned. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Passes it over. He scores! And there's the hat-trick and let those shovels fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
Latvia's in the driver's seat now, up by 2 in this third period.
Yeah, and it's been a consistent effort from start to finish here, James. Now they got to make sure that they play this last little bit the same way they started. Aggressive on the puck, but be cautious when they need to. Sometimes the simple play is the effective one.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Now over to Andre. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Scoops up the puck here. Here's a feed in front, and that's intercepted. Nice move to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Zurich's got the puck. Takes the feed. Quick shot. Close save, and he handles it with ease.
Gudlevskis has been really focused in the crease tonight. You can tell that he's tracking the puck with ease and comfort. But his team is playing really well in front of him as well. They're gaining confidence off of his saves, and they're creating opportunities in the offensive zone.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Play is called for offside.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
The Swamp Rabbits take it along the wall. And called for the offside. We're going to face off.
So efficient with the puck tonight, James. I mean, sometimes it is a struggle, and other nights it just feels easy, and that's what it feels like for him tonight. He wants that puck. You can see him communicating with his teammates. He wants it. He wants to shoot it. He's all around the net, and he's buried it already for a hat trick.
The Lions win the faceoff. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. We got a whistle offside to call. The Swamp Rabbits are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. The Lions get a hold of the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Handles the pass. Sends it out in front. And turns off a twig in front of the net. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Fermenton. And a great save. Yoshi stick handling in his own zone.